Good afternoon, all of you. Am I audible?
Yes.
You may be wondering why this particular conference is being organized so early in the month of September, because normally we hold this conference in the month of December. This has been done consciously because a lot of development has taken place in the banking industry, and the regulator has also mandated some certification. And we also feel that there is a lot of questions, queries, confusion on the ground. So we thought that it is better to reach out to our members. It is our duty to reach out to our members at the earliest and clarify all these doubts and queries in this regard. I have a short presentation. Some of the things may be already known to you because IIBF is your institute, and all of you, I think majority of you must have been done this CIB qualification. So there is nothing much to say about that, but there may be some people who might have come for the first time, or just as a refresher, I'll go through some of the slides about the activities of the institute, how the institute works, how the institute functions, and then I'll concentrate on these mandated courses of RBI and other developments which has happened in India and abroad in the banking education space. Yeah. So as Priti was mentioning, we have stepped into We have stepped into 90th year. IIBF has come into existence on 30th April 1928, and this is the 90th year, and we'll be completing 90th year on 30th April 2018. So in this journey, IIBF tried to contribute to the banking sector, and IIBF has also tried to remain dynamic and current with the developments in the banking sector. So if we see this journey, first few years was the formative years for the institute as well as the Indian economy, in the sense that we were under the British rule. So the banking industry was catering to the needs of the British traders. That was the main intention. But at that point in time, the CIB qualification was introduced in the institute, and the first exam took place in 1928 itself. Then came independence in 1947, and the government decided, we got independence, and government decided that banking should be aligned with the national need. So new concepts had emerged. Government decided to give more focus on agriculture, more focus on small business and finance. So focus was shifted. As a result, institute also changed their curriculum in order to remain aligned with the requirement of the industry. After that, the big change came with the nationalization of the banks in 1969, and after that 1981, two phases of nationalization. Large-scale recruitment took place because the banking sector expanded like anything. A lot of people joined in the sector, so that was another landmark incidence in the banking industry, and a lot of changes had taken place. So there was a need to train more and more as a number of people in the banking sector. The institute aligned itself and accepted that challenge and did what is required to be done. But a major change came after 1990s when Indian economy opened up, and we were under competition, in the sense that large-scale computerization was introduced, Indian economy opened up, not many banks have entered into the banking arena. So new products and services, there was demand for new products and services. Delivery method also changed. As a result, institute introduced many more courses at that point in time to satisfy the need of the industries. Things continued in the same fashion in the expanding mode, but from 2010 we found a large-scale explosion as far as banking industry is concerned, need of the banking is concerned, and now we have entered into an area. Maybe in next 5 years there will be a lot of changes in the delivery process in the banking industry. Reason is this technological disruption, fintech and other things will change the shape of the banking as we understand today. So to remain relevant with the institute, with the banking industry, institute also introduced many more courses. So I'll explain all this one by one. The major activities of the institute can be summarized in this slide. Our core function is certification. We have courses in our flagship courses are JIB, CIB, and Diploma in Banking and Finance. Other than that, we have 18 certificate courses, 7 diploma courses, we have advanced management program, and we have blended courses. And we conduct 35 exams every year. Around 300,000 people take our exams every year. So this is the core activity of the institute. Training is the vertical which was introduced in 2012 because we thought that it is important for an educational institute to have the training component, and some of the learnings are not complete unless there is an input on the face-to-face level. So that vertical was started in 2012, and we have been conducting training not only in our knowledge center in Bombay, but in our professional development centers in Calcutta, Chennai, Delhi, and Bombay as well. Bombay, of course, it is there. And as per the need of the banking industry, we also conduct customized program in their site, in the sense that if some program is required in Cochin or maybe in Bhubaneswar or in Jaipur, we also go there and conduct the training program. The research is another activity. We have we are sponsoring 3 kinds of research. First is micro research, second is macro research, and third is C.H. Bhabha Diamond Jubilee Research Award. Micro research is nothing but an essay competition available to the bankers. We encourage them to join in this competition, and we do give them prizes every year, and their essays are published in our journal. Macro research is a more serious type research. It is a 6-month project where we sponsor this research, and it is available to non-members. Now, our experience has been that we get entries more from academics and less from the banking sector. But this particular initiative was introduced mainly for the banking sector. So my request to all HR heads that you encourage your economic research department or some such department if you have in your organization, so that people can join in, and we can also fruitfully sponsor the research program. Because we have been seeing that most of the proposals come from RBI or IIMs or some of the universities, but very few proposals come from banking as such. Diamond Jubilee Award is a overseas award which we award every year. We have a research advisory committee. They go through that process, and then we offer that award. Publications, we have 3 types of publication basically. One is our quarterly journal called Bankwest. Then we have IIBF Vision, which is the monthly journal. We have a daily e-journal called Fin@West. IIBF Vision is available to all the members in electronic form. Bankwest is also available in electronic form. Bankwest, we publish print selectively, and depending on we distribute it to the members. Seminar and memorial lectures is another activity because this comes under the member education series, and we try to reach out to members. This year we had organized such seminars in Chennai and other places, and as part of our 90-year celebration, we have also taken a task of reaching out to the bankers in tier 2 cities and also to the student community in our outreach program. So this is another activity which we have undertaken. We conduct 2 memorial lectures. One is Arkatalwal Memorial Lecture, which is going to happen this year, 8th edition of Arkatalwal Memorial Lecture. And I request all of you to attend that lecture. Dr. Viralacharya is delivering that lecture today. Other than that, we also conduct Sir Purushottam Das Thakur's Memorial Lecture. So that also is happening very regularly. Consultancy is another activity. Nearby countries who want to have this kind of a certification in place, or they want to set up a training institute or a banking institute like us, we provide consultancy. Right now, consultancy with Nepal and Bhutan is in progress, but we have also completed many more such consultancies in the past. So this is another activity which we have conducted. I was saying that certification is our main activity, and this certification is there in different levels. And for the beginners, we have JIIB, Junior Associate of Indian Institute of Bankers, and then we have Diploma in Banking and Finance, which is available to the non-members as well. Diploma in Banking and Finance is equivalent to JIIB, and we encourage people who intend to join in banking sector to take that certification so that bank can also get job-ready people. So that is the idea. And in our outreach program, we are reaching out to the students, encouraging them to take that exam so that they will have better opportunity to work in the banking sector. In the intermediate level, we have programs called CIB and various certificate programs. And then for experienced people, we have diploma programs. Diploma program is slightly on a higher level. Certificate exams normally have single paper, whereas diploma exam more than one papers. So it is slightly in the higher level. And then for the professional experts, we have branded courses, and we are also conducting an advanced management program. This is a 9-month-long weekend program, and you'll be happy to know that we have associated with IIM Calcutta. So the general management part is taken care of by IIM Calcutta, and rest of the things, banking part is taken care of by IIBF. So that is how we are conducting this particular course. List is not coming. Anyway, I wanted to show you a list of courses which we have, but for some technical reason I am not getting through. That is list only, which shows what are our flagship courses, what are our certificate courses, what are our diploma courses, so on and so forth. As far as learning pedagogy is concerned, our delivery process can be broadly divided into 2, study support and testing. Testing, we are conducting testing in online mode in 256 centers all over the country. And as for the study support is concerned, we have courseware. Every certification is backed by a courseware, a book. Then we post our updates in the portal. We also summarize master circulars and put it in our portal. Then we have IIBF Vision and Banquest that also carries a lot of inputs in different areas. We also organize contact classes. We video lectures for select courses, and then we have e-learning for some of the important courses, and we are expanding in that area. 11 more certificate courses we are introducing e-learning very shortly, and we are also updating the e-learning content of JIB, CIB. So that work is in progress. Maybe in a month or two that will be in production. We have the facility of mock test. So these are the support services which we are offering to the members. In fact, some of our governing council members were commenting that IIBF is providing more support than it is necessary. But we think that our members who are bankers, they hardly get any time. So it is important for us to provide services to them. So that is the intention with which we are providing this variety of services to our people. Another initiative which we have undertaken recently, and this is in the implementation stage, I would like to share with all of you, that is virtual classroom. Because our membership is spread all over the country, it is very difficult for us to get all those people in select places like metro centers or tier 1 cities and conduct those training programs. So we have acquired a solution which is system agnostic, in the sense that in other end, people can attend those lectures through desktop, through laptop, even through their mobile phone. And these lectures are also recorded so that at their leisure, they can go through those lectures, and at the end of these lectures, there will be a evaluation process, so that they can be evaluated at that point in time. So this is a new initiative. This is in the testing stage, and maybe in another 3 months' time, we will be put that into production. The entire process is online, right from membership, enrolling as a member of the institute, then enrolling for an exam, taking an exam. At the end of the exam, they get their marks instantly, like we get in GRE or GMAT exam, exactly in the same fashion. And after that, they can get their certificates. Right now, these certificates are given in paper form, but we are also exploring the facility of providing e-certificates. So maybe in near future, we'll be providing e-certificates to our members. So sum and substance is, entire process is technology driven, and it is in the online mode. These are some of the statistics you may be aware. We have about 7.7 lakh members, ordinary members, around 3.5 lakhs of people take our exams. Then we have recently introduced one facility to take few of our certificate courses on a fortnightly basis. Like we found that there is a lot of demand for some of the certificate courses, AML, KYC, etc. So that we have introduced in our PDCs, Professional Development Center in Calcutta and Bombay. And then in future, if demand increases, then we can also offer many more other courses on a better frequent mode. So that is the idea. That is another development which has taken place. As you have seen in the video, we are in Facebook, we are in YouTube, because we thought that new membership is coming into the banking sector. Institute also should speak the language which they understand. So with that intention, to reach out to the members, we have gone to Facebook, we are in YouTube, and we have also completely revamped our website. This is, I think, an area of interest, and when I was interacting before lunch with many of the participants here, I found that there are some queries, questions on this area. So, as you are aware, on 11th of August 2016, RBI came out with a notification, and they have identified 4 areas: treasury management, risk management, accounting and credit management. People will have to be certified so that they can be posted in those desks from 1st of April 2018. Then a subcommittee was formed in IBA, and the mandate from RBI was to decide who are the institutes who can provide this kind of certification. So that subcommittee went through the whole gamut of the issue, and they have identified 11 institutes in different areas, and then RBI accepted that proposal of that subcommittee, and the final letter of advice has come from RBI, and now they have asked IBA to circulate to member banks that these are the areas and who are the institute who can offer certification in these areas. IIBF is also identified as one of the certifying agencies to provide this certification, and I'm happy to mention here that out of these 4, we are already providing certification in treasury management, risk management, and credit management area. And we have, RBI again has mandated one course of IIBF, foreign exchange operation, which we have introduced in collaboration with FEDAI. That also has been mandated by RBI, and RBI desires that people who would like to work in the foreign exchange area, they should be certified in this. This particular certification will have to be obtained by them. So out of the 5 areas, in 4 areas we already have certification in place. In accounting and audit, we are developing. Maybe another 6 months' time, we will be in a position to offer that certification to you. Institute also thought that Institute has the responsibility of offering these courses to the banking community at a very reasonable cost. So we have gone through the entire. Before that, I would like to mention that in the same letter which came from RBI, RBI mentioned that in some of the areas, KYC, compliance including legal aspects, and wealth management and marketing of third-party product, these are also the areas in which certification is preferred. And I'm happy to mention here that IIBF has courses in all the above areas. So in all the mandated areas except accounting and audit, IIBF has the offering in place. Now, these are some of the statistics in these 4 certificate courses. One is credit officer, one is treasury dealer, third is risk in financial services, and the 4th is foreign exchange. Now, level 1 is online certification process, and level 2 is the training which they attend, because these are all blended courses. Blended courses are those courses where people pass examination first, online examination first. They learn about the theoretical aspect of the subject, and then they were asked to go through the short training program where we deal only case studies, and case-based instructions are given so that we can talk about the practical aspect of that subject. So if somebody passes both level 1 and level 2, they are eligible to get certification. But here I would like to say that number is very few. Considering the industry, vastness of the industry, you will see that in credit officer program, only 963 people have qualified. Treasury dealer, only 144 people have qualified. Of course, this is an area, very, very specialized area. Lot many people do not go into that area. But in credit officer program, number is very few. And then risk also, number is not very encouraging. Only 27 people have passed level 2. and foreign exchange 2,776. Another thing which comes out of this data, if you can see carefully, as compared to, we have kept SBI in a separate group because they are a big entity, and then public sector banks in another group, then private banks, foreign banks, and others. You will notice that private banks, they have taken advantage of certification in the sense that credit officer program, 300 people have already passed from private banks as compared to 475 all public sector banks combined. Similarly, in foreign exchange, 1,458 people have qualified in this exam, whereas only 631 from public sector banks, 305 from SBI have qualified. So the point I would like to emphasize is that more focus need to be given, and I'm sure that all banks are giving due focus, and things will definitely change in near future. Now, as I was mentioning, that we thought that institute has some duty to facilitate the process. So with that end in view, we have already introduced a special examination in the month of July and October for all these 4 courses, additional exam. That registration is already over. End of October, that exam will take place. And then next exam will come in the month of January. So these are the schedule of this exam, like credit officer program will happen on 7th of January, treasury dealer 28th of January, so on and so forth. But here I would like to emphasize one point is need of the industry is, if you consider number in the credit management area. Now, we got feedback from some of the banks that the blended cost is high because we were conducting 5-day training program and our cost was 6,000 for online exam and 15,000 for the training component of it. Then we responded to that observation of the industry, and we have reduced some flaps which were there and reduced the duration of that program from 5 days to 3 days. But after reducing also, cost remained 9,000 plus 6,000, that is 15,000. And we got input from the industry that even 6,000 is high because banks would like to, desire to train as many people as possible in this area. So Institute has taken a conscious decision to make the training component completely free. We will charge only for the online exam component, and we will move into the virtual training mode. Now, till the time we completely move into the virtual training mode, the face-to-face training will continue, but we are quite confident that before the next cycle of exam come into place, we will be in a position to put in this virtual training in place. So there is a drastic reduction in fees here that we thought that we should do our bit to help the industry in this area. Some national collaboration has happened. One is with SIDBI. SIDBI desires to have a pool of people called Certified Credit Counselor, and their job is to make ease the access to credit through credit hand-holding services. So they have collaborated with us, and we have also signed an MOU with them, and this is already in place. Another development which has happened in the global space is establishment of global banking education standard. So this was launched in the last World Conference of Banking Institute in Lagos, Nigeria. The idea is to have a common standard of banking education, developing a common standard for the entire globe. So those institutes whose certificate or diploma or any course conforms to that standard will be recognized globally. Now, what is the current position? I am a CIIB, but if I go to UK to work in London, my CIIB qualification has no value. Now, when this global education standard will be in place, then if CIIB qualification conforms to that standard, then my qualification, CIIB qualification, will be recognized in the UK market as well. So that is the idea, and IIBF is one of the founding members in that board, and a committee has been formed to develop a global education standard, and you will be happy to know that CEO IIBF is the vice chair to that board. So that work is going on. My one request to all of you, as a first step, we need feedback from the banking community, we need feedback from the regulator, we need feedback from the other banking institutes. So we have circulated a questionnaire to all members banks. Some of the member banks have responded. Some of the banking institutes have already responded. One copy of that questionnaire has already been placed in the papers which we have placed in the bag. So my request to you would be, if you can kindly fill up that questionnaire and give it to us. You can fill it up electronically because we have already sent that format to you. And if you find any difficulty in laying your hand, you can just give us a call or give us an email. We can send it across to you so that this can be filled by you and sent back to us, because your feedback is valuable in developing that standard. And unless Indian market, Indian subcontinent is very important, because we have a large pool of bankers here. So our banking community is seen in a very higher level globally. So that is why your input is very, very important. And I would request you that if you can provide that input, that will be of help. Another development which has taken place is, you may be aware that Chartered Banker Institute UK, which is the oldest banking institute in the world, they have signed an MOU with us, and they have offered, they have their qualification called Chartered Banker. Now in Chartered Banker, one has to earn 125 credits to become a Chartered Banker. Now, as per the MOU, people who have qualified as CIIB will get 100 credits straight away. And only one module on ethics and value, that has to be cleared by the candidate, and in that case he or she will be eligible for Chartered Banker education. So that is another development which has taken place. So we have written to all members bank, and you can encourage your people, if they want to have this prestigious qualification, it will be easier for them to acquire now. These are some of the highlights. As far as fee is concerned, we have tried a tough bargain with them, and they have reduced their fees substantially from £995 to £525 now. So these are some of the highlights of that MOU which we have entered with them. International footprint, I mentioned that we are providing consultancy support to different countries. Currently, consultancy support with Nepal and Bhutan is in progress. And some of the consultancy we have already completed. Another proposal is we have received another proposal from Bangor University of UK. They have a qualification called Chartered Banker MBA. They have approached us to sound the banking community of India to find out whether our membership are willing to take up that MBA program. Cost is a bit on the higher. We have already mentioned to them, but that can be, worked out with them. That can be done. But more important is whether you feel that your institute should enter into some arrangement with them or it is not required. So I would like to have your feedback. I will be guided by your feedback. This I think I have adequately covered, so I'm not going into detail at the question of time. And I think Mr. Dhingra has already seen his watch once, so I will not take much time. Macro research, micro research, and diamond jubilee research, I have already explained what are these. And in BankQuest, what are the focused area for the next 3 quarters, that also we have mentioned. Cyber security in banks, that will be focus area in January to March. International banking, April to June. And risk management, July to September. As I said, that from 2012, we have started this training vertical. We are mainly concentrating on the specialized areas, and then we are providing training in our blended courses as well. But we are also providing customized program to different banks. So as per your need, you can definitely approach us. We can provide that kind of training to you. We have already done this kind of training for many banks. This is something which we are introducing to generate interest in our membership. IIBF National Banking Quiz. As a part of our 90th year celebration, we would like to introduce this quiz program for the bankers. We have named it as Banking Chanakya. So it will have 3 levels. In the first level will be online. So people at their comfort at branch or office or even from their home, they can attempt this initial online phase. So based on that, based on the their input, top 6 groups, team of 2 people in each group will be selected for zonal round. That will be the second round. Second round will be face-to-face, and that will happen in 4 zones of IIBF. And the national round will happen in Bombay. Top 2 teams from each zone will participate in the national round. And prizes are also quite attractive in the sense that national winner will get 1 lakh, national runners-up will get 75,000, and zonal winner will get 25,000, and zonal runners-up will get 15,000. In addition to that, IIBF will also reimburse 2-tier AC fare from the place of their posting to the place of the zonal competition. That will be borne by IIBF, but we will not be able to borne the local transportation and the hotel expenses. And that will also be done maybe on a Sunday or holiday, so that banking work is not disrupted. This is to generate some interest in banking education and learning. And I request all of you to encourage your people to join in this program. Uh, this we are introducing for the first time. We will be writing to all of you tomorrow, Monday. Monday we will be communicating to all of you, and this registration will happen through a special website which will be launching next week. And most probably this initial round will happen in the month of October, and then zonal round maybe end of November or beginning of December, and final will happen in the month of January. So I request all of you to kindly support this and encourage your people for this. As a part of this program, 90-year celebration program, we are also organizing Bankers Meet and outreach program. Bankers Meet, we are going to tier 2 and tier 3 cities, organizing this Bankers Meet and reaching out to the members, telling them what are the activities of IIBF, because we felt that in metro centers, our presence is there, but in other than metro centers, it is not that prominent. And as a part of an outreach program, we are trying to reach out to the student community. So these are the 3 educational activities which we have undertaken as part of our 90-day celebration. So this I have already explained to you how this quiz program is going to happen. And this is the flyer. We have tied up with one agency called Gracell, who will be helping us in conducting this quiz program professionally. And the final round of the program will also be telecast so that the banking sector gets proper coverage in the media as well. So I think I have completed what I wanted to say, but what is more important is your suggestion feedback, because that is the reason why we have assembled here. And your feedback is very important because depending on your feedback, we try to mold our program, change our program, see that we are relevant to your need. Because we in IIBF feel that unless we can create value for you, there is no point of existence of IIBF. So with these words, I would like to conclude, and I open the floor for any question, query, observation.